Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Carrie Jaxson, curator of the International Arts Center, here to talk about the Arts Center, but not necessarily art. We're going to talk about some music, some fun, because it's Troyapalooza, taking place at the International Arts Center. Thank you for joining me here today. And first off, Troyapalooza, tell me about this, because it sounds like this is going to be a fun event for Troy University students to just have a good time.
Well, we sure hope so. Troyapalooza is coming together with the support of lots of different departments around campus. It is a music and fun festival, food. We're going to have all sorts of things, lawn games. Our main attraction will be Populous, our of course student band here, and we are so excited about that and having students play for students. We'll have we'll have photo booth, and we'll also be doing screen printing shirts for our guests so they can learn how to screen print a shirt even if they're not an art major.
So a lot of students may not even know about that kind of stuff, but basically what you're saying is this is going to be a big party out back of the IAC. You're going to have some fun music, games, art, combining art and music and all these groups, but a time to just basically have a big old party at the International Arts Center and there in the Janice Hawkins Park Amphitheater. So
yeah, exactly. We of course want to always bring attention to over that side of campus. The International Arts Center is open every day, and we want to encourage students to come over and enjoy our space, but also be in the park. And it's just a great time for a bunch of different departments that we have that are co-sponsoring to come together and just give a gift to the students and say, hey, have a good time. It's been a few crazy couple of years. A lot of typical college experiences missed, and we just wanted to do something nice for the students.
And of course, a lot of this is taking place, it's kind of spread out. We talk about the amphitheater and the IAC. A lot of the activities are taking place out on the Daniel Plaza behind the IAC. Band, the Populous, is taking place in the amphitheater, but you mentioned there's also the IC is going to be open. So this is a chance that if any student has never, they're there having fun, they've never had a chance to kind of go through the Art Center, this is a time where they can check things out.
Exactly. We'll stay open. We have some wonderful exhibits up, and we have student art that's up in our galleries. So it's a wonderful time to come in and see the different art we have for viewing right now.
And of course, all these activities taking place out there, and you mentioned there, and I thought, let's go back to this. One of the takeaways from this for the Troy students that are participating, is a free T-shirt. And you get a T-shirt when you go to these things. You get T-shirts when you go to things. But this is one where students can actually have a hand in making their own shirt from the event. That sounds like just a cool experience to me.
Right. So it's all about immersing our students into some different art experiences, and just to kind of see a new way to create. If they haven't been able to take a class and they're not an art student, it's a fun thing to do, and we want it to be hands-on and have the students just enjoy being at our art center. And
having an element of that education while you're having fun, because if you can sneak that education in while you're rocking out to a band, it's probably a little sneaky way to do that.
Right, you're definitely going to remember making a T-shirt versus just picking one up and walking away.
And of course, you can go leave a T-shirt, but also you can wear something special that night as well, because it's close to Halloween, and you're telling folks, hey, wear a costume, right?
Right, and that's important. So we're trying to make this a costume party. It's not, of course, mandatory, but it's a fun time to dress up. We will have a contest, so anybody that wants to participate in that is welcome to.
So even though college students are a little bit older for trick-or-treating, there's still an opportunity to put on that Halloween costume a little bit early and get out there and have some fun at that.
Right, everybody loves a chance to dress up. Yeah.
and get into all the activities and the fun out there. Now, we haven't actually mentioned when and where. We've talked about where, but when is this going to happen?
So this is next Tuesday, and it's October 26th, and we will start at 6:30. And Populous should come on shortly after that, around 6:45, and I believe it should last close to 9 o'clock. So we'll be having this party for a while, and we hope they come and check it out.
A lot of opportunities to come there, and once again, for Troy students, it's going to be the IAC. It'll be both the IAC and in the amphitheater. So if they happen to be walking around on Tuesday night and they hear the music, they're invited. The Troy students, this is all open to all Troy students. Come, take part, have some fun, listen to some music. get a t-shirt. If you got a costume, wear the costume, and come check out some art at the International Art Center on Tuesday night. So, well, Carrie, I want to thank you for joining me today. And this sounds like a fun activity. I know, once again, a chance for students to have a little bit of fun and get immersed in some art as well. So I want to thank you for joining me here today to tell us about Troyapalooza. So thanks.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.